What's going on, family? So, here to give a prediction for the Liam Paro versus Richardson Hitchins fight taking place December the 14th. Let's get into the tail of the tape, man. So, we got Liam Paro, man. He's coming in at 25 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by knockout with a 60% KO ratio. So, Liam Paro has pretty decent punching power. Not the biggest of punchers, but he has some good pop. All right. Liam was coming off of a upset win over Subriel Matias to capture the IBF 140-pound title. Okay. And before that, he's coming off another KO. He's coming off a KO of Montana Love, 6-round knockout of Montana Love. All right, so Liam Paro, man, he ain't no joke. He comes to fight every time. He don't play no games. He's not with all the shenanigans. He's always calm on his most of his face-offs, and recently Richardson Hitchins has been kind of trying to throw Liam off his game. It seems like he says he's gonna get there and bust him up. He's gonna whip his ass. Do the things that he claim he's going to do. And Liam Paro didn't seem rattled one bit. All right. A very patient fighter, sneaky counter puncher, can bang it out with you. He's like a good mid-range fighter, decent body puncher, very cagey, and he's a southpaw. And I believe he's a switch hitter too. So let's get into my guy Richardson Hitchins. He stands at 18 wins, no losses, no draws, 7 wins by knockout. So Richardson Hitchins, not really the biggest puncher. He's not known for his power. Much more of a outboxer. Very good boxer. Very good boxer. I put him in the same class of fighters like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, but they have a little bit more pop in their punches. But when you think about punching power, though, when it comes to like these boxers, like you see Shakur, he has a 45-50% knockout ratio, something like that, and then you see Hitchins with 38% knockout ratio. One might say, well, that means that Shakur may have more power than Hitchins, but it could also be a thing where it's about their styles. Like, okay, well, I choose to just outbox. I don't choose to stay there and bang to get the knockout. Well, that could be one of the things too. So that doesn't necessarily mean because Shakur has more knockouts that he has more power, or vice versa. So that's just something that I was thinking about. But yeah, I forgot to even, my bad, I'm going all over the place with this one, but it's what we do on this channel. I left out Liam Paro's, the rest of his tail of the tape. Liam Paro is 28 years old, 5'8.5", 71 inch arm reach. All right, and then you got Richardson Hitchins, 27 years old, 5'10", with a 74-inch arm reach. So Richardson Hitchins, a little younger than Liam Paro, taller, but and has the longer arm reach. So Richardson Hitchins has the dimensions and the youth on his side over Liam Paro. Richardson Hitchins is more, like I said, of a boxer than he is a puncher. At times, sometimes you will see him plant and stand there and bang a little bit. I think Richardson Hitchins might have sneaky power too. I think both of these dudes have sneaky power, but obviously Liam Paro's power is more obvious. But I think Richardson Hitchins, he got sneaky knockout power, sneaky punching power. Not like straight raw power, but I think he does have some sneaky punching power. That's something Liam got to be aware of, but I don't think it'll be a problem for Liam. I see this fight going. It's going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of chess match. It's going to look like a nice chess match in there. You might see Richardson on his bike a little bit, but according to Richardson, Hitchins, he's telling Liam, don't run. So that's telling me, from what I'm getting from Richardson Hitchins, that he plans on standing there banging it out with Liam Paro. I don't think that's a good idea, but this is what Richardson is saying. Don't know if he's gonna live up to it, but we'll see. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think he'll win that at all. If he stands there and trade, I think he can get hurt. Absolutely a bad idea. Just do what you do, man. And if you wear out Liam Paro, then you go in there for the kill, and then you can plant your feet a little more once Liam is, if he do some good efficient body work against Paro to slow him down, then you go ahead and be a little bit more stationary and plant your feet and land some good power punches or something like that. But don't make this into an unnecessary war if it don't have to be. But I think my humble opinion, Richardson ain't gonna do what he said he gonna do. He probably gonna go in there and outbox. That's what I think he's gonna do. I think he's just trying to throw off Paro. I'll throw him off his game or something like that. And then Pyro's probably gonna walk him down a lot of that fight. You're gonna probably see Paro trying to stalk him, walk him down, and then Hitchins trying to counter him. He gonna hit Paro some good power counter shots that Liam definitely still has to be careful from, because I think Richardson Hitchins still has that sneaky power. Okay. And as far as defense go, Richardson got the better of the defense over Paro. Paro got pretty good movement too, pretty good upper body movement. Jab wise, I think Richardson got the much better jab. So I see it being a lot of back and forth. But ultimately, I see this fight going to the cards. You can also throw a knockout in there, and if anybody was to get knocked out, it would probably be Richardson Hitchins. That would probably be like rounds like maybe 8 to 10. But realistically speaking, I see this fight going to the cards, probably decision. And if I had to say a decision win, or this could even be a draw. It might be a draw, man. Don't count the draw out. But ultimately, I think this fight, I got Liam Paro winning this, man. I got Liam winning this one, man. For some reason, I just do. I got Liam winning this by decision. I think he's gonna land more shots. I think Richardson is likely gonna be on his bike most of this fight, because a lot of times you hear these fighters talking the way he's talking, they never do what they said they was gonna do. That's just my experience, and I'm getting that from Richardson Hitchins. Like, he's tried to overhype himself for some reason, make himself confident. I don't feel like he's confident. He's trying to scare Liam Paro, and it's not gonna work. So I see Liam Paro winning by, I would say, I wouldn't even say a split decision. I would say unanimous, man. I think this is going to be a unanimous decision for Liam Paro. That is my final prediction. I just think he's going to be a little bit too strong. I think his power going to be a little surprising for Hitchins. And I just think his pressure probably going to be a little bit too much too. His controlled pressure, so to speak. So that is my final prediction for this fight. I got Liam Paro by unanimous decision. Let me know what you think. This is Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all in the next one. And I'm off this.